You're watching another video bonus edition of Rudimental Tidbit of the Fortnight from the Throne, a Drumming Podcast. I'm your host, Colin Campbell. Now, this edition of Rudimental Tidbit of the Fortnight appeared originally on episode 10 of the Throne, a Drumming Podcast, which is available at thethronepodcast.com. You want to go there to the appropriate episode page, that's episode 10, once again, and you can download, print out, and share the sheet music that accompanies each and every rudimental tidbit of the fortnight so that you can pad it out along with me. Let's get right into it. Today's edition is entitled Triplet Windmills. Okay? This exercise is just a way to show you how to take a really simple idea, which the triplet windmill is very simple, and some different systems or exercises into which you can plug that simple idea to develop it and make it a working part of your vocabulary. So let's just go ahead and talk about what a triplet windmill actually is, and then we'll get into those exercises, okay? The triplet windmill is based in part on the single flammed mill, which is one of the standard 40 PAS rudiments. The single flam mill goes like this, starting off the right, flam, right, left, flam, left, right, left. Okay? Single flam mill, aka the windmill. And then there's two other standard rudiments from which this is derived. The flam accent, which off the right flam, left flam, right, left. Okay, or the Swiss Army triplet. Then the Swiss Army triplet, which is similar to that, and that goes right flam, right, left, right flam, right, left. Or you can do it off the left, of course. Okay, so it's kind of a hybrid of those three standard rudiments, and what you get out of that is the triplet windmill, which goes like this. It's basically an alternating Swiss Army triplet, okay? Right flam, right, left. Left flam, left, right. Right flam, left. Sorry, forgot my left from my right. Right flam, right, left. Left flam, left, right. Right flam, right, left. Left flam, left, right. So the most basic way to play that is just slow to fast and then back to slow again. So let's do that. Okay, the first system into which we're going to plug this thing is number 2 on your sheet music. It's called shopping spree. Okay, and a shopping spree is a really basic exercise in concept. You just have one measure, 4 beats of flam accents, triplets like this, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. And then the second measure, you play anything you want, so a variation. So if I were to play the triplet windmill as the second measure, then it's a good exercise to do with this because both measures should sound the same. The sound quality, the interpretation should sound exactly alike. So it's a good way to work on this rhythm to make sure that this rudiment to make sure that you're keeping your accents high, and even more importantly, your grace notes and your tap strokes low. So let's do that. This is number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And with the video, you can probably actually see the difference in the sticking. Okay, so that's shopping spree. We come back and visit that in future episodes of Rudimental Tidbit. I'm not gonna say spoiler alert. I swear I was almost gonna say spoiler alert, but I'm not gonna do that. I have too much respect for you people. The next one is the 7/8 grid, and this is like my very favorite kind of drumline exercise. It sounds great when it's played well, and it's kind of the official drumline exercise, or at least back in my day, the official drumline exercise of like the nerdy guys. So this is fun. It's really simple, but then once you start making additions to it, then it can get extremely complicated. But this one's pretty easy. So I'll explain it. We're in 7/8, and these are all groupings of eighth notes. You have 3/4. It's the first measure. 3/4. It's the second measure. 4/3. 4/3. So 3/4 3/4. 4/3 4/3. So I'll play it without any adornments. 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3. Okay, and you just keep playing it over and over again. A lot like Shopping Spree, you can just have these infinitely long chains of rudiments. Okay, so this is what it sounds like with the triplet windmill. So the groupings of 3 will be the triplet windmill, and the groupings of 4 will be a regular single flam mill. Okay, so that goes like this: 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. A little bit faster. Okay, I just like the way that one sounds. It's pretty cool. It's got a good groove to it. The next one is based off of Alan Dawson's Rudimental Ritual. Alan Dawson, if you don't know, was a legendary jazz drummer in Boston, and maybe even a more legendary educator. His students included Tony Williams, Terry Lynn Carrington, a lot of really great drummers. And this is a really extended exercise that he would have his students do every day, of just like a progressive series of rudimental ideas. And it's really a great thing to learn, to memorize. It takes maybe 15, 20 so minutes to play, depending on the tempo. So it's a real commitment, but it's totally worth investing the time. You can find a pretty good written version of the Rudimental Ritual in this book, The Drummer's Complete Vocabulary, as taught by Alan Dawson by John Ramsey, who was a Dawson student in Boston. And I recommend this book a lot. It's a really, really great drum set book. Besides just having the Rudimental Ritual, there's a lot of great stuff in it. So check that out. But this is a system that I'm borrowing from Alan Dawson's Rudimental Ritual, and you can add things into the ritual and kind of make it your own to some extent. But this is the kind of the formula that he uses in a lot of his rudiments. So I'm borrowing it from him. And usually the Rudimental Ritual is supposed to be played with brushes and with bossa nova feet. Right? But we're not going to do that right now. 1 2 1 2 3. Okay, so that's kind of the ritual system. I like that one a lot too. And then number 5 on your sheet music is my own little innovation. It's just a little idea in 9/8. I was thinking about both, the idea of the windmill and the triplet windmill is a flam and then a tap on the same hand as the flam. So a flam tap. So my logical extension was just to go back to a flam tap. And then you have a grouping of 2, a grouping of 3, and a grouping of 4. So this one is in 9/8, and the first variation is single flam mill, triplet windmill, and then flam tap. So group of 4, group of 3, group of 2. That makes 9. So that sounds like this. Okay, and then you can the last measure there, you can reverse that structure. So then you have 2, 3, 4. So there you have it, the triplet windmill. Thanks for joining me on the Throne and Drumming podcast. Follow me on Twitter @Throne Podcast. And until next time, pat it out.